Hi guys, welcome back to appbeginners.com. This is the second part of the first tutorial on installing Windows 8 on a VirtualBox. Now in the last tutorial, created our VirtualBox, which is sitting over here. Now what we want to do is install the Windows 8 operating system onto this box. So we do this by clicking on Start. That powers up the VirtualBox, and something to bear in mind is that the right control key on your keyboard is defined as your host key, and that's the key that's going to allow us to remove our mouse and keyboard from the VirtualBox and back into it, which we shall see later. So go ahead and click on Don't Show This Message Again, followed by OK. Now, many of you will be greeted with a first time wizard, I think it might be. If you are, then follow the wizard and select the Windows 8 image file that you downloaded in the previous video, sorry, and that will take you through all the steps you need to do to get to this stage. I've already done that, so that's why I'm already here. Just press OK to these couple of things here, and what we will do now is we will install our Windows 8. So go ahead and select your language. It's going to be English, and your time and currency format. I'm actually in New Zealand at the moment, so I'm going to look for that, and keyboard method will keep that as US. Select next, continue, and then click on the install button just here. Now again, this is another process that is sometimes quite a long process. Right, so here we've got to enter our product key. Now the product key will be, if we go back to where we downloaded the Windows 8 from, the image files, you shall see the product key down here. So you want to select that, right click and copy, and then you can just simply right click in there, I think, paste that in. Oh. No, sorry, you can't paste that in. So what we're going to need to do is actually manually type that product key in, which I'll just go ahead now and do. Bear with me, this is a slightly tedious process. Luckily this is the only time you have to type this in. You only have to do this once during the installation, which is quite handy. So go ahead and click next once you've got that. Assuming I've put that in correct, well, yep, we have. Accept the license terms. You can't install unless you do. We will go with a custom installer of Windows. Select the only drive out there should be, and that will go ahead and start doing its thing. Shouldn't take too long, maybe about 10 minutes. So once that's done, we'll resume the video. So Windows has copied all the files that it needs. It was almost finished expanding them. Not sure what that means, probably in install them. Following this stage, it'll install the main features, and then it will check for updates. For it to check for updates, it most probably assumes your computer is connected to a internet connection. If it's not, that's probably not a problem, and it'll just skip that stage. So yeah, it's installed features, just checking for updates now. I haven't got a great internet connection here, so I suppose that's taking a wee bit longer than it normally would. So that's done, and Windows is restarting. I'll just speed that along. Click the button at the bottom there, otherwise I'd have to wait 10 seconds. So the VirtualBox is now restarting. Press the OK message, but don't press anything there. You don't want to reinstall this. Go through the same process we already have. Again, another box there just popped up. Press OK. And what we'll do here is we'll just click don't show these messages again. So Windows is now loading its first startup, and getting ready for us to set up our account. I believe that's the first stage. Once we have gone past this installation of Windows 8, we luckily don't have to go through it again, and our environment will almost be ready to start developing some pretty awesome Windows 8 apps. Just setting up my devices. There'll be things like any webcams that might be plugged in, or extra screens, keyboards, USB devices, your mouse. Okay, so Windows is now set up. It just restarted. I'll just skip that phase, and we're coming to the personalization stage. Now this is going to be the name of your Windows 8 account. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to call my account @beginners. And you can't use punctuation, only letters and numbers. Click next. You can use the Express settings, or you can customize various bits and pieces. For this tutorial, I'm just going to use the Express settings. Again, you put in your email address if you wish. I'll do that @beginners@gmail.com. We'll go next. Microsoft won't start spamming you or sending you marketing emails if you do put in there, so you've got no worries there. It's just for other bits and pieces. Again, you can put a password in if you wish. You don't have to. You can also put your name in there. I'll put my name in. Jason, New Zealand, and we'll continue. Oh, sorry, this is signed into Xbox Live. No, we don't want to do that, so we'll cancel. Oh, I'll come back now. Right, so applicants. Yeah, no. So this is to set up your Microsoft account. Put a password in there. Make sure it's a secure password. More than 7 or 8 characters if you can, and use uppercase, lowercase numbers. Oh, sorry, my passwords don't match. Let's try that again. the top one that I've messed up. Try that again. That's better. Put my name in there, and that will do. Oh, sorry, postcode. And we'll skip to there. First pet. That was my first pet. There's a dog called Jess. Somewhere along the lines. So once you put in your Microsoft account details and date of birth, various other bits and pieces, your account will be set up. We are pretty much ready to go now. Finalising the settings. I skipped the page, didn't want everyone to see the passwords and emails, etc. But of course you have to fill them out, otherwise you can't continue. And that brings you to the welcome page. And this is what we'll see when we next turn on our Windows 8 VirtualBox. And this is the account that we'll have to click on to sign in. And that is the end of this video. The next video will be setting up Visual Studio 2011, and that will be our development environment where we can start creating some of these awesome apps. Don't forget to comment at the bottom, and also follow us on Twitter and Facebook, and the links provided in the description below. See you in the next tutorial, guys.